Hey everybody, it's Angie Woods with Dog Psychology 101. How often do you walk your dog? I ask people this question every day. And so many people tell me about how they have a big backyard. Well, the backyard is great, but it's not for exercise. The walk is for mental stimulation and mental work coupled with physical exercise. We created domestic dogs to help us do jobs, primarily hunt, definitely be guard dogs, let us know when something's going on. But most of our dogs in America aren't really working anymore. So we need to simulate that for them, which means walking while you're paying attention. So we're going to show you what that looks like today. So imagine that you are stuck in the house. And this is kind of how I equate the backyard. If you're stuck in the house, let's say you've been iced in or snowed in, you haven't been able to get out for a few days, do you feel a little bit cooped up and like you've got cabin fever? Well, dogs on their own, remember I work with a lot of street dogs in the world, and those guys are moving, they're hunting, they're scavenging, they're looking for something to do, so they're not sitting in a backyard all day or in the house. Adventure makes them really happy. You have to change things up and expose them to new things. This is how we properly socialize our dogs as well. So it's really important that your dog have some adventures, they get out and see new places, that they really get out of the house and the yard, and even out of the neighborhood. Remember, rules equal freedom. So learning how to walk your dog with a little bit of law and order is going to allow them a lot of freedom in the world and make a much more happy dog. Now we have different modes. Number one, work mode, which means walk next to me. My rule for walking next to me means that their shoulder should not pass my knee, on a nice loose leash, of course. And number two, we also have vacation, just like us. We can pull over, we can stop, we can give them the leash, we can let them sniff around, and just be a dog. But when we're finished with that, after just a few moments, back to work, back to paying attention. And this is how we really satisfy a dog and start pulling off some of those layers. Now, as people, we work different types of jobs as well. Some of us have a physical job and many of us have a mental job. So think about how tired you are when you come home every day. Doesn't mean that you're lifting things all day, but mentally you're really exhausted. And this is what we want to provide for our dogs as well. Now, a tired dog is a really well-behaved dog. They listen better, they learn better, and they just don't get into as much trouble. If your dog is suffering from some leash aggression, most of this starts by the human being anxious when you see a dog, maybe after one or two little episodes of them having a response to another dog. It's really important that you stay calm and confident and think happy thoughts while we pass a dog. You may need some assistance with a local professional to learn how to have a loose leash walk, but it's very, very possible. Be sure to stay tuned for more. We are going to be providing a specific video about techniques about how to accomplish this type of behavior. Be sure to subscribe and share with your friends.